In today's video, we're going to cover how to get application usage using the Flexera agent. This video will cover how to edit the configuration file or the bootstrapper file, as well as how it can be visualized within the platform. We're going to assume that you'll be using a silent push installation using your deployment tools like Microsoft Intune for this example. Let's start off by getting the agent installer as well as the bootstrapper file. In your Flexera 1 platform, first thing we're going to do is go to inventory settings. Do note you can always look at the full path up here. In this one, it will be data collection, IT asset inventory task, and inventory settings. This is where we include what we want to search for, the folders. If there's any file evidence we want to exclude, the schedule for the inventory agent. By default, it's going to be set for daily, and you can also choose a time here. And for the purpose of today's demo, we're going to cover this one, inventory agent for download. You can choose the version here. In our case, we're going to use version 25.0.0 for Windows. Hit download, and don't forget to download the bootstrapping template file over here as well. Now, once that has been downloaded, extract the installer file and put that into a folder, and it will look something like this over here. Editing the config, come over here to MGS, set up the INI, and you can open it with WordPad or with Notepad++, whichever is your preferred document editing software. As we come over here, we want to edit 3 fields. One of that would be for install machine policy, remove the semicolon in front. You want to change the deploy server URL over here. Make sure you're using the FQDN of the Flexera beacon, which is where the inventory files will be sent to before it's sent to Flexera 1. Don't forget to remove the semicolon in front. And importantly, remember to remove the semicolon in front over here for usage agent underscore disable. This will allow us to do application mirroring. From here, it's a matter of installing your agent. You can either use command prompt or you can use the install over here. Remember to run a first inventory run of the device that you have just installed the agent on, and very quickly you'll be able to see the inventory device appear in the platform. Now, assuming the inventory process has been successfully completed across the entire estate, we're going to be able to see a consolidated view of all the installed applications in the environment. Come over here to Applications and in Evidence, go to Installed Applications, and here we have a consolidated view of everything that we have picked up. You can see we've also done the standardization and the normalization of all the names, publisher, product, named, edition, and versions. We've also put in software lifecycle dates as well, and we've counted the number of installs. We've also classified it as either commercial, component, freeware, malware. Let's look at an example like Microsoft Visio. Navigate down. Let's find 2016 Professional here. And as we click in, we're going to have a zoomed in view of the application in terms of its general information, its usage, the licenses that we have assigned, and the installer evidence that we have picked up, as well as where we have found this application on these devices. Let's focus on usage first. And we can see over here, this is where if we have admin rights, we can tweak what qualifies as usage. Now we're looking at 3 months, and in this case, we want to consider the application as being used if it has been used more than a certain number of times, or the total average usage hours exceeds a certain amount of time over here. We can also see the licenses that have been assigned, installed evidence, and maybe more importantly, where this application is found and on which the endpoints. Here we can see we've also put in the use date and the last use date over here. You can see there's a lot of users here which have never used this application, so this could be a prime candidate for removing it completely or reducing the amount of application licenses that you renew for in the upcoming contract negotiations. Hopefully you can see how the usage tracking can give you better insights necessary to optimize license use and spend against actual user behavior. Very handy when you're due for a software renewal. Thank you so much.